Hello everyone, I hope you are doing well. This is the first stream that I am going to do. For sign, this is the first one I am going to do in English language. I'm I am from Spain, so this is not my native tongue. So I hope you understand me when I speak in English or just say something. Fine, we just going on the EVM stuff. I would like to show you guys how we can develop a smart contract project. That smart contract project will be on a fantasy game that will be mentioned in the future, and maybe in next week or several weeks, because we needed to take some advantage of the engineering project requirements that will be described in maybe today or I don't know because maybe I will have uh, do this stream. I don't know, maybe 1 hour or maybe yes, 1.5. I don't know. I don't know really. But I am just testing something because this is my first time that I am using the Twitch. So okay, this window may not display capture if it doesn't work. Okay, so I hope so that everything is going well right now. Yes, but I don't know what is the full screen. Mm, yeah, I don't know really, but it's okay. Doesn't matter. I am going to introduce myself. I am Alvaro, so I am from Spain. I am doing some breaking stuff on Halbon a company that's as an elite offensive security engineer. Mainly, I do web 2 application pen test, mobile pen test, also Chrome extension pen test. And for now, I would like to move a little bit to the EVM stuff in the on-chain part because in my job I am doing off-chain, so that I mentioned before, classic web application. Yeah, application security basically, right? Some white box and black box perspective in the pen test. So, but I would like to learn a lot of stuff from the smart contract and blockchain and everything, everything because I would like to do some security stuff on that field. So yes, this is my goal right now, and I would like to show you guys in Twitch stream. In English, of course, because it's the first language on the world, and I just want to every people come here and just watch that what am I doing. But of course, this is not my principal language or my native language. Maybe I am not speaking very well English, but I hope you understand me. Because everything that I am speaking is technical, so I will use technical words, so I hope so that you understand me. And for example, I am going to open the Chrome and I just show you some stuff that we are going to start. So in first instance, we are going to use the Foundry framework. The Foundry framework is a very nice framework to deploy write tests on smart contracts in the EVM. So yes, I recommend it. I am going to use that because we can use Brownie console plus Genich blockchain, but I prefer the Foundry because yeah, my teammates from the on-chain part use Foundry framework, so I think if they use that is because it's very nice. This is on the GitHub of the Foundry repository uh, for Ethereum application development written in Rust. So this framework is written in Rust. Um, yes, of course, we can move a little bit on and on, so will be amazing. As you can see, the repo is constantly updated every day, so that is good news. And the other tool that we are going to use is a Visual Code, just for development stuff, and the Windows Linux subsystem, but we are going to use the terminal on the Visual Code because I have the Visual Code server on the Windows Linux system, so subsystem, so uh, you know, coded that run execution command allow to me just to open the Visual Code from the Windows Linux subsystem. So sorry, the terminal that I am going to use is that, right? Okay. I don't know why I cannot. Uh, hmm. Sorry, I am because I am noob on the Twitch, so I'm just using Twitch Studio, but I don't know how I can put the because this is okay. I will be back soon. Uh, okay, this is my okay, good. Uh, yes. Okay, yeah, doesn't matter. It's okay for me. Maybe I can use that or that. Okay, that's nice. Okay, guys, so let's start it with that. I hope so that you enjoy with that and learn together, of course. For today, I am zero viewers right now, so that is normal because I didn't publish in Twitter or other social network, nothing about the stream. I hope so when I just because I am streaming right now, but I will export that video to the YouTube channel that I have. So yes, I think when I will have 10 videos or something like that, I will publish on Twitter or something just to doing a little bit the brief of or summary of that I did in the 10 first videos. So yeah, okay, perfect. Okay, let's do it. This is an example that I found on GitHub. Let me show you where I found that. The repository is mm, I think this is the Medium blog post that I found, but this is the link, right? So okay, I take an example of the RC20 token. It's very basic, really. Yeah, this is very easy. It's easier example. This is the Foundry testing RC20. So yes, I think we can take everything or before starting with the engineering project requirement that we are going to do, but I think okay, we are going to use the Foundry testing. This is the repository that I have already on my Visual Code. So okay, in first instance, you need to of course, to just create with forge command. That forge command is well documented on the on docs on the Foundry docs. Let me show you where is that, right? Uh, okay. The docs. Okay, this is not the docs. Oh, this is the docs, but that is are the cheat codes. Those are the cheat codes. But I will see that. Don't worry. Okay, you will have the installation, and of course you install it in your Linux. And when you install it, you have the force command and for init and the repository, the folder or the project, right? Basically, the project have four folders: the live, script, source, and test. For us, the most important, of course, is the source code. After that, the lib, because it's the library that we are going to import some files that are important in our smart contract, of course, because if we are going to use the RC20 token, we need to import from the OpenCPL library. So this will be it will be installed on the library of the lib folder. And finally, the most important folder, of course, is test, because we need to write the test. We need to write the test, of course, right? This is very important for us because we need to have our source. So we need to have the smart contract with all user input test before the production, because if not, you will have several security problem or maybe quality problem. But in the in the bad scenario that you will have is of course of security perspective, because from the quality, okay, you can have some issue from quality and a bad user experience. But if you have security issues, you can lose your funds, you can lose millions of dollars or everything. Or in this case, for example, you can lose your all tokens. So yeah, and of course, since I am from security perspective, I will move a little bit in each stream in this field, right? Because I love the security stuff, so I will move over there. But first of all, we need to understand the technology, in this case Ethereum, and smart contracts and blockchain and everything before you find some issues, right? So this is very important to understand that, right? It's very important to know, because if not, you will lose. You probably don't know what hack or everything. You don't understand deeply what happened in the Ethereum virtual machine or something like that, because you need first develop something a little bit. I mean, you don't need, of course, to be a professional developer to find issues, security issues, but maybe a little bit, yeah, because you need to interpret that code. Because, for example, if I am going to this repo, I just want to perform an audit to the my token soul. Okay, this is a little bit source code that's quite simple. But of course, when you have more complex project, you know, will be very bad, right? So okay, and of course on security, everything you need to be updated, because everything is updated. So everything every day we have new issues, new techniques of exploitation. So yeah, that's it. So this is my purpose, my first. This is my goal on this channel. Yeah. Okay. I will be back soon. I will back soon because I am going to take some coffee. Okay, I'm here. So, let's see what we are doing. Of course, we are going to change to Visual Code. Yeah, okay. So we have, in first instance, we have a token that this token is an RC20 token. We can check on the library that the import is on the Open Zeppelin contract and the token is this dot file. So we need to import to use in uh, our contract, right? So we have our contract, that is my token, and this is RC20 because is we use is because we are using the RC20 from another file, right? That is imported in my smart contract. Of course, sign the RC20 passive sound constructor. We need to use the same constructor here when we deploy our my token. So, of course, sign this is my name and this is my symbol of the token. So we obviously we have the name and the symbol here. We have two function uh, that is public and virtual. So, of course, we are learning. So let's see what is virtual. Okay, so let's see what's it. Virtual in Solidity. Okay, override and virtual. Okay, okay. Let's see in the docs. This is the Solidity official docs. That is very nice to have it always open because you need to. Yeah, of course, you need to have it open if you are a developer. Okay, we need to use the virtual because I think base function can be overridden by in editing contracts to change the behavior if they mark it as virtual. So I guess we can change the behavior of the RC20. I don't know, maybe. Okay. Function overriding and function virtual as not virtual. If you look at the RC20 contract is the last version of the OpenSML contract library, you will see that the transfer function contains both the virtual and override keywords. Because that function use uh, another transfer function, I think. Sorry. Yeah, I think so. This is because we need to, but it's override. In this case, I think it's not override. It's just virtual. I don't know. Yeah, it's virtual, only virtual. Uh, Solidity versus override versus virtual. Okay. Mhm. Yeah, this is the mainly reason of that. Okay, this is the mainly reason of that. Okay, sorry. Yeah, I think so. A function that allows an inheriting contract to override its behavior will be marked as virtual. Okay. Okay. So let's see that function in my token. Mint and mint. Born and born. Okay. So basically, this contract is an RC20 token. So the owner has to call the mint just to mint some funds to the address and the amount that you want to mint. Born is just the address uh, from from I guess, and the amount that you are going to born. Okay. Okay. So let's see what is the test file. Okay. This is obviously the most important file that we have because we need to test everything, and we are going to test all possibilities that you can do with an RC20 token. In this case, test transfer, test approve. This all this function is all from the RC20 contract from the Open Zeppelin library. Of course, that function is not present on the my token, but if you see, okay, so good. Okay, we need first of all we need obviously import the test, and we need to import of course the contract in our test contract. This is very nice because you are using Solidity language and you are using your own contract to test another contract. So that is very nice using the Foundry, right? So in first instance we declare the token variable with the type of the contract. Okay, type info contract, right? And we after that we are going to use the two users, Alice and Bob, as example. We use the VM cheat codes that the VM that address is just the address of the Alice. We use the address type that the type data. This means that it's an address, so we need to use the address. If this is an unsigned integer, we use the win 256, right? For example, and so on. Uh, I will use probably in my project. I'm going to use the yeah. I'm going to use the crypto zombie course just for a reference, right? Because it's very nice. It's very nice. I fully recommend you. I fully recommend you, really, because you learn a lot of things. I am not completed, but I would like to complete that. I would like to complete that, of course. Yeah. Okay. The next we have is just the setup. Okay, so we have mm, the constructor here. We need to pass. We pass both parameters, the name and the symbol, to the contract, and this is the contract, right? After that, we have the test name and the test symbol. So we need to answer equal if this is equal to token name. The name is basically the name of the variable. Is the variable, right? Of usage on the smart contract. Okay. We can access directly with the parentheses and name. Okay. 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 Good. Okay. Next function is testmin. Is the token that min. So when this function is called, the first call is on the mint method from the RC20. No, it's not. This is called from the my token, but this of course is uses the mint from the contract ERS20. Okay, okay. We mint some tokens to Alice. In this case is two, right? And after that, we need to check if the token that supply of the contract is equal to the token that balance of Alice. That makes sense because when an owner of the smart contract mints some tokens, this is the total supply of the smart contract that we currently have, right? And of course, this is also the balance of the Alice. If we check total supply on the Chrome, we can okay, we have hmm. If you check the function main, you will see that the total supply is increased every time you call this function. This function means mint. Okay. Okay. So the total amount of token in existence. So that is clear. It's not. It's understandable. The function test burn, sorry. hmm So mint token to Alice as equal the token of balance of Alice is 10. And next, we are going to burn from Alice, and we see that the token supply is 2, and the token balance of Alice is as well 2. Okay, we are just burn some tokens to Alice. Test approved. This probably is a function that is used in another function, probably because this is an approved and an allowance. Okay. So let's see the test transfer and the test transfer from. Test transfer is just a basic transfer. So first of all, we need test mint function, we call it. Yes, the test mint is called. Where is the test mint? Here. Yes, of course. After that we need to mint some tokens. Okay, to Alice. So it's okay. To amount. Okay. Now we VM that start prank cheat code is just to choose that the next call is made by Alice. We can check on the Chrome if we can on docs. I think I have that in yes, no, this start prank is just set the message sender for all subsequent calls until stop prank is called. So yes, we just choose the message sender of that function. So that makes sense. Okay. Okay. Next, we just transfer to Bob this amount. Next, we just check the token balance of Bob. That is this, and Alice is 1.5. So that makes sense because we mint with 2. So okay, and stop prank. Okay, so this function pays. So okay, that's nice. Next, test transfer from. Again, test meaning now is prank. Prank means that the next call is only one call by Alice. In this case, it's only token that approve. Okay, token that approve. We need okay. Function approve is a function from the RC20, and the first argument is the spender and the next is the value. So we need to approve the spender and the value. So we allow that from a list to the smart contract address, because address this is always the smart contract address. We allow from a list that the smart contract can approve that amount, can spend that amount, because if not, it's probably It's not possible that the smart contract can use the Alice token to transfer some tokens. Okay, so let's next is the token transfer from. Call it, of course, from the smart contract. So this function is like a withdrawal with an like an a withdraw from, I don't know, maybe an exchange or something like that. When you withdraw some money. Okay, so in this case, it's just the transfer from Alice to Bob. Okay, from from Alice to Bob. Yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense because in first instance we need to use the uh, allow to transfer that. Okay, allowance. Okay, let's see what is allowance. Token approvals. In ERC-20, a token holder can approve another Ethereum address, often a smart contract, to spend a certain amount of their tokens. So that's it. That's it. So first of all, we need to approve to in the smart contract, and after that, the allowance. The allowance function can be used to check the amount that a spender is allowed to withdraw from a token owner account. Okay, so let's see in the visual code. Yes, first of all, the approve, the transfer, and finally the allowance. Okay, the allowance. That's the owner and the spender. So we check that is 3. Yes, because we approve one. After that, a list transfer, not list transfer, uh, transfer the smart contract from Alice to Bob, and now the allowance from the smart contract, that is the spender and the owner, will be 0.3. Correct, correct. Okay, okay. That makes sense because the allowance is 0.3 right now. Yes. Yes, 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 of course. That's good. Okay, so we fully understand the test transfer and test transfer from, so we just test in variables mode, and obviously we pass it the old test, and let's see in the output that we just understand both transfers, and also understand the proof and allowance. So allowance keeps track, okay, keeps track. So let's see on the RC20 smart contract, uh, allowance keep tracks, okay, okay, this is an array, the owner and the spender. Okay, it's just on a track. And a proof, that proof is another function. This is another function, I think. Okay. This is from another thing, I think. It's from. It's mapping. No, it's a mapping. Okay, it's a mapping. Mapping means just like on a cone. Mm, oh, woof, mapping. I don't understand really right now that this one. I understand this. This map, this basic mapping is just an array. I don't know. Which in this case we have the index that is just an account of that, and the value is an unsigned integer. That is, in this case is just the balance. So a mapping is just an array with an index. In this case is the account index, and the value of that position of index is the balance in unsigned integer, 256. So yeah. Oh, right. Okay. Okay. Perfect. Oh, yes. Let's see. Test transfer from. Yeah, we have the 3, right? The 0.3. That is the allowance. Check. Because allowance keep tracks. Keep tracks. Okay, keeps track. Okay. Keeps track of how much a certain address is allowed to withdraw from another address. It's just a check-in. But the most important is an approval. And the ownership, I don't know what's it right now, but it's okay for me right now. Yeah, it's very nice. Hmm. Okay, I think it's easy. I think it's easier. So let's see the next one. Test file mean to zero. File. What's mean file? Ah, okay. Because mean, okay, this is the zero address. Just because we cannot use the zero address to mean tokens. That makes sense because if you mint on the zero address, the token is lost. I think because it's the zero address. So yes. Okay, that's it's easy. Test file. I don't know why it's test file name. And no revert here. Let's see what happened with the name. Maybe it's because it's test file. Okay, let's check what's the meaning of test file. Maybe it's that. Maybe it's that. You know, on a nomenclature or something like that. Mm, Yeah, test file is just a nomenclature or something like that. Use it for that the test will be file because it's going on file. So okay, that makes sense. Okay, let's see. Oh, sorry. Let's continue. Okay, this will be file because the test min is 2 and we are going to burn 3. So obviously test file approved to zero address, so we cannot approve tokens on the zero address. Test file approved from zero address. So okay. 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 From is just the message sender of the token that approved call is the zero address with the VM that prank. Okay. Okay. This is failed as well. It's okay. Mm-hmm. Transfer from, but it's not the transfer from, it's the transfer, normal transfer. And this is the transfer from, so obviously we need to approve some tokens in the smart contract to allow that use, and of course sign the min token analysis 2, and we are approving one. The transfer from at least is not possible too because the smart contract is allowed to transfer only one, not two. So that makes sense. Perfect. And the final test before the fourth task testing is the file transfer from insufficient balance. So let's see. Mint some token to Alice, token that approve. Max? What is it? I think max value and the max value of the unsigned integer. Oh my god. Hmm. Okay. Obviously we cannot because we can approve that amount. Mhm. Okay. Yeah, that's different. It's just yeah, we approve one. Here we approve the maximum value. Okay. This is fourth test case. Very nice. Very nice. We can footh everything. Okay, we are going to. I don't know. Yes, we are going to stop here. And for tomorrow, we are going to use the food testing. Yeah, because I cannot doing more stream for today because I have a meeting in my job right now, so I cannot. Yes, I have to stop here. And yes, for tomorrow, we are going to explain the last food testing case on the test file. That will be very nice for understanding many stuff from the FC20 token. And of course, if we have enough time, we are going um, to explain. I don't know, maybe the other repositories from the tutorials. Game of Thrones. Game of Thrones. Okay, this is another token that maybe it's in NFT. Hmm. I don't know. This very. We don't have an test file here. Okay, let's see another EPF. It's an article. Articles. Okay. Mm. NFT bars. We have, but we don't have test. So I hope so that is in hard hat, not foundry. So I don't know. Mm. Mm. It's not so much. It's not so much. What is this? Also in hard hat. Uh, no, I don't think so. I don't think so. I think the best way, I think the best is foundry testing RC20, and that's auction. What's this? Nothing. Okay. That's auction. Auction. Okay. Okay. That's okay. Okay, let's stop here and see you tomorrow. Okay, guys. Thank you.